Okay, this is an instruction video for doing galaxy gates. This gate that I'm about to enter now is the beta gate, the second of the gates. Obviously everything in there is twice as hard but gives twice as much resources, money, EP, HP, etc. You need to have your config set up. The techniques I'm going to show you for the galaxy gates, it doesn't matter what ship you're in. It can be done on a Veng with irises or flax. Obviously I'm a bit higher than that. I've got FE Golly here. Again, the techniques I'm going to show you, it doesn't matter what ammunition you use. I'm using X2. The first 3 or 4 rounds I'm not going to be using any rockets. I generally use Yuri rockets and ECOs, nothing more than that. I've got no prom or SEP on my lasers, don't need it, so it's just X2. The first round is obviously the Streuners. Show you a short clip of that. There's nothing hard about the Streuners. And the next clip you will see will then be the simeons, as we call them. So here we go, we're going to jump into the gate. Okay, we're in the beta gate now. I've cut out the countdown. Streuners are coming in. They'll circle you. There's no need to move with Streuners. There's nothing difficult about them. I'm on battle config just for speed. I've turned off all my rockets because there's no point wasting them on Streuners. And it's just a matter of target and pop each one. While we're doing this, I'll tell you about my configs. Battle config, I have 4 engines, the rest shields on the ship, and all my irises are LF3, so I have full 31 LF3s. On speed config, I have full engines on my ship, 24 LF3s, and the rest are shields. And that setup suits me fine. If you have a similar setup, you can do whatever you want, to be honest with you. Most of the techniques you don't even get hit. It doesn't matter with Streuners. If you look at up here at my shields, I'm letting them hit me and it's hardly doing any damage. These are only Streuners, even though they're a beta gate, doing very little damage. Okay, we'll come back next when we're doing the mods to show you the technique for that. They are finished them and I'm about to jump back in. Okay, I've got little lords coming in now. I've switched back to X1 ammo. You don't need to use anything more than X1 for this. Or rockets again. These are very easy. They will take a little bit more shield off you because they're twice as hard as Streuners, but again, there's no need to move. Just let them surround you, take them out. If you're in a smaller ship, you don't have the same shields and etc. that I have here. It's simply a case of doing as many as you can. Keep an eye on your shields. When they get a bit low, switch configs. Let the shields run down on your other config, and if you need to, all you need to do is just run. I'm going to switch the speed config, just run to one side. If you look at the mini map, I'm just running to one side of the map. Stop. You'd go to the extreme end of the map, rep a bit. If you need to, fly around them, the group that's chasing you, fly around them, go to the other side, rep a bit more. I don't need to do that, so I'm going to finish them off now. And we'll come back when I'm on the mods. Okay, we've done the lords. That was the second stage of the galaxy gate. Next stage is mods. Before I jump through, I am now going to switch on my rockets, including my Hellstrom Hellfire rockets, but they're not loaded with the yellow Yuri ones. It's only loaded with ECO ones. You don't need anything more than that. I won't be changing that throughout the game. I'm staying on X2 and I still don't have any prom or SEP on my lasers. I do have SEP on my rockets, always have that set up, and obviously on my shields. So we're going to jump in now and we're going to do the mods. It's a different technique. From this moment onwards you can virtually do the entire gate without getting hit. I don't need to worry about that too much because I like to collect cargo off mods and bigger ones. Don't bother with the smaller ones because it's a waste of time, to be quite honest with you. So we're going to jump in. Now if you want to, and you've got the tech items, you can get the rocket guidance tech, which gives you 15 minutes of 100% hits on your rockets. It makes things a bit quicker. There's no need with the mods, they're very easy, not very powerful enemies anyway. Now the countdown's done and they're coming in, but they're very slow, so there's no need for let them surround you. Make sure you switch to battle config before you start taking them on. And there's our first one, so I'm just going to start targeting. And what I'm going to do is, this technique works with all of them. Mods are not so bad, but I might as well use it to show you techniques. So make sure you don't get trapped. Use your minimap. Keep looking at your minimap. Make sure you don't get surrounded. And use the sides of them. Eventually, they will end up corralled. Later on, we're going to be doing corralling because it's important before you even start shooting them that you corral them. With these, they're so slow moving. There's no need. They're not going to catch up with you. Occasionally, you might get a few hits as you move in to pick up cargo if you need to. And it's just a matter of staying out of their firing range. You take them off. Your firing range is a lot further than the aliens, and that's what makes most of these techniques work so well. There you are, a bit of lag there, and he ended up on top of him. He's took a few shots, but nothing to worry about. And if you look at the minimap, they are now starting to surround me. Now if you're on weaker ship, you don't want that to happen obviously, so I'm going to pick that cargo up. I can see a gap in the minimap. I'll move to the outside and continue. Well, for some reason my ECOs are not firing. It's probably because I changed config. There's nothing you can do about, unfortunately, about the lag and other quirks of the game. Well, that's basically how we're going to do the Mars. We're just going to keep on the outside of them out of the way. See, they took a couple of shots there. Again, these are no problem. You not have any problem whatever type of ship you're in with these, because they are so slow. Even if you did need to rep, it gives you loads of time. So we'll come back when we've done these. Okay, I've decided just to show you something else on the mods. If the cargo is very important for you, once you've got them corralled like this, which they will do naturally on their own, you can see there's probably about 20 left there. And they're all in one big group. Now that makes them more dangerous, because if they do start hitting you, they're all hitting you at once. So you need to keep your distance. But if you want the cargo from these, take one from that side and then keep going that way, dragging the group towards you, using left to right. Take out about 3. Then target a 4th, start shooting, but now fly over and around, and you'll see the cargo is there. You can now start shooting them from this way and dragging them this way away from the other cargo. Just keep doing that, and once they've moved far enough away for you to safely pick it up, pick up the cargo. I'll have that one safely enough. They got a one shot off at me, but I'm not worried about that. Then keep dragging them to one side, pop a few to drag them away from the cargo, and then fly around to the other side and pick your cargo up quite safely. And that's the technique for cargo.